are going to protest tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Sasa
Why they are going to protest?
I'm asking Evans huyu mwenye ako juu yangu, why do you think Gen Zs are going to protest tomorrow? Have you heard anything behind that?
You know the problem is even if you hata mkiendelea na kuargue na kuna kitu kitasaidia. So hata mkishinda tu hakuna
parliament ile waliingia the last time. Hata pale Serena Hotel hapo nyuma.
Even sasa nikwambie. Pedro hatafika. Mbona watu wanasema ati wataenda State House? State House si parliament because that is highly guarded.
Mmoja wameona polisi na ile lori ya polisi ya maji wanaona ni kama ile fireworks ile wanaonanga kwa wakati wa celebration. Wanaona kama polisi ni kitu ya kuchezea. Sasa ni wakati wa kufundisha watoto discipline. Wanaona watoto.
Si maisha ni yao.
But Evans, that's not the way you have to talk. You have to educate these guys. If you are saying that doing the State House, it's not allowed or it's prohibited, yes, of which we know.
Somebody has decided to go. Why do you keep on telling them don't go? So let them go and see what they'll see. So they went to parliament.
Why should we educate them, Evans? Why should we educate them, Evans?
Wengi hao watoto wanalishwa na wazazi wao.
Tower from last week. Tumewaambia the concept. Evans.
Yes. They are still young. Mtu wa 25 years old.
We have educated them from last week on the consequential
university is young. Si wache waende. Si maybe they have never been there. They want to go and see State House. What's wrong with that?
To do what?
Wait, ban. Evans.
No, that's their business. Why does it bother you?
Evans.
Which business?
Yes.
Yeah.
Evans.
Yes. That's their business. My business.
Just a minute. Evans.
Yeah.
Why are you so concerned?
Yes.
Why are you concerned with people who want to go to the State House? Why can't you just let them go and see what will happen? Wacha watu wafanye chenye wanafanya.
That's my point. My point.
Let them just go.
I don't get it when somebody comes here and tells them, let people not go.
Benso.
Let them go. Let them have fun.
Why are you discouraging people to go to the State House?
Let them go.
Guys, let me tell you.
Let them test.
Let me tell you. You see this, unajua wanasema wanaenda State House. Before wafike your State House, almost 100 of them watakufa watu wengi. Most of them will die.
Sini sawa.
That's not a lie.
They actually know that. Unajua that's the point. They know that, but they have their own cause. They have their own cause. The reason why they are going to fight, and they're not even going to fight.
They have no singular reason. They have no singular reason. They are going there for politics.
Going to the State House.
They have no singular reason.
What is politics?
Something. Order. Host kindly guide us. We're supposed to speak after each other. Ndio tukue na order, ndio hii information.
We should have order.
They were just interjecting, so we can just follow some orders here so that we can.
But when you're interjecting, at least interject one at a time.
Benzo, ngoja. Unakuja na utulie hata kidogo.
No, very true. Benso is talking out of experience. Benso knows what always inafanyika. So Benzo is talking out of experience.
Tutaanza hapa.
I have also been on these lives, Rani. It is not my first time. So that we know, it is not that we don't know.
I was just giving a directive.
It's just a piece of advice.
Because we need to be orderly. That's what I was just saying, kindly.
Okay, we will just give each and everyone 1 minute just to talk. Evans, if we start with Evans down here. Evans, what's your take?
My take, there's one thing that Kenyans have to know, and this is how I'll keep on repeating to it. The president said he's ready to fix this country. He's in a position, the only thing he needs is an opportunity. You've been given an opportunity. Stop blaming the past. The president did, so and so did this, so and so did this. There have been unemployment. No. You came there, told us, nikiweka Biblia chini, after 10 days ama what days, this country will transform, which is okay. Why are the young Gen Z going on street? Gen Z are going on street because some of things that they are producing, like this content, the government is starting to tax even these little things they are producing. The government does not give you a camera, it does not give you airtime or bundles. You go make your clips, they want you now to pay some withholding tax. So something they have not invested in. Yeah? So that's why these people are so angry that this government has not created opportunity. The opportunity they have created, the government still want to share their money. And that's why if you cannot fix this country, don't promise us until let us give you time. Time is there. If you can't work, just quit. An MD of an organization comes in,
keep following this religion.
He does not deliver, go home. Let somebody who can work. Thank you.
Okay, Avela.
Yes.
Avela. Yeah, can you talk?
Okay. First of all, I would like to thank my colleagues who are here. Let's talk in agreement. We agree, we disagree as we agree.
Yeah.
Now, the reason, I think I support this mandamano, tomorrow's mandamano, just simply because, okay, I'm not supporting guys to go in the State House, but I'm supporting them to demonstrate to the recommended areas. Now, I will be different, somehow different with what people are talking about. Kesho Gen Z kama mko hapa Gen Z wenye mnanisikia, ni kwamba we are not in any political party. Tumeona kwamba the mrengo ya party ambayo iko wanaita upinzani inasema kwamba they will be with us. So let's not allow them to come and guide us or talk to us like as if they are our leaders. Once wanatu guide ama wanatu lead, that's where now the government is going to execute themselves in a way that watatumaliza. So we are leaderless. We have not yet chose any leader to rule us or to lead us. Tusikubali tukue na kiongozi wote wa kisiasa ambao sisi wenyewe hatujafanya uamuzi ni nani ataweza kutuongoza. So tomorrow guys, let's unite ourselves, let's be keen, let's demonstrate peacefully, let's unite ourselves. Umoja ni nguvu. Let's not be in a sparsely way like last time ambapo tulikuwa scattered, mwenzetu anashikwa na watu wako mbalimbali. Kesho tukue organized, na mmesikia kwamba kuna intention ya kwamba wakati ambapo Gen Z wamesema wanaenda State House ama tunaenda State House, kuna ile information ambayo imetoka ya kwamba now the nini ya security ama watu ambao kwa government wamechange the reason as to why the Gen Z are going to the State House. Wamesema ya kwamba they are going to the State House to remove President Ruto from the seat, which is not true. Wanataka waseme hivyo so that we inject the police officers wa kuerada na wafanye maovu, which is not true. So kesho. Okay, thank you.
Rose.
Yeah, because what Avilia was saying is actually true. The first time mimi nilisikia hata kuhusu maandamano, even before Albert, the issue with the Albert, watu walikuwa nasema they need to do a memorial service for the fallen soldiers that we lost the previous year on this date while people were fighting for the finance bill. That was the main cause, to remember the fallen soldiers. And then there was this incident of Albert and many other people, many other young people who we've lost, some known, some unknown, because si kila mtu amechukuliwa na hii government tunajua. Some of them, their parents have buried them without making any news or maybe announcing anything. So a lot of people have lost their lives, which is very sad. And when I see people like talking at my Gen Zs, where are they going to fight? Kwanza Gen Zs, we've never been political. Actually, hatuna party. For us, even as Gen Zs, we're always telling ourselves that we need to start choosing our leaders. Come 2027, we need to send all the members of parliament home and elect new minds, fresh minds, people who have never been in the government, people are not greedy, people will listen to the people and actually do some great changes in this country a chance. Because the people who we've always elected, they're the people who've been in the government for almost, 40 years, either before some of us were born. No. We need a change, and we cannot run the country with the same mindset that was running the country 50 years ago. We have a lot of changes that are coming in and going out. We need new, fresh minds. Saizi naona hapa mtu anasema ati they have offered 100,000 jobs to Kenyans. These 100,000 jobs, una-apply kazi, unaombwa pesa. Umetoka shule. Where are you supposed to get that money to pay for that job? Hizi manyumba zenye mnaambiwa ati sijui affordable housing. This affordable housing, the people wenye wanafanya kazi wanakatwa hizo taxes, but apparently saizi we have MCAs wenye wana own an entire apartment. These houses wezi pewa kapia tena ujuani au hauna connections. All of a sudden unapata nyumba imeisha and everything. And we are being deducted. These are taxes that were being deducted. The people in power still grabbing these houses that were supposed to assist the people who couldn't afford to pay these houses zenye si tunalipa. People are living in the slums but tunapata hizo vitu like haisaidi venye nafaa kwa. We have the health sector, a lot of things like we have doctors. Mtu amesoma for 12 years, umetoka and you can't even hauna hata hiyo capital ya kuanzisha biashara the way Richie was saying that yeye alitoka sijui nini akafanya biashara zake nini. Not everyone ako lucky enough kutoka kwa fortunate family yenye anaweza pata capital aanzishe nini. Anakuja anachapa mjengo yake. Hapa kwa mjengo pia ananyanyaswa. Alafu saizi unasikia hiyo bili yenye wanataka kupitisha pia pesa ikiwekwa kwa M-Pesa yako ina have kudidaktiwa because of the taxes. Umetoka mjengo umepewa 600 ikuje ididaktiwe. Unaishi ukifanya nini? We have countries zenye zinaishi without hizi taxes and they're doing very good. If you go to even Dubai, if you've ever gone to Dubai, we have the Emiratis. Go to any store. If you've ever traveled the world, go to Dubai, uliza kama Emiratis wakiingianga store, they buy things with their money. They always enter kwa supermarket and they give you a list. Because they're the founders of the nation, so they don't even pay for things. Mmesikia Dubai ki-complain sijui amekosa nini? They don't. That was a country that was hit with flood. And right now, ikai hata nikaa kulikuwa na flood. Sisi barabara zetu ziko na signs kulikuwa na flood Kenya. They talk about sijui barabara zinatengenezwa. Barabara inatengenezwa yezi kawani akaijaribika. Inatengenezwa with poor quality. We have engineers in Kenya, but we'll still have to hire engineers from outside. Ndio wanapewa kazi alafu they hire our engineers wanakuwa kama laborers. Which country is that? Honestly. Mtu akisimama akisema sijui 20 years ago nini, we have to sit down and evaluate everything. We are not going to take this in the next 20 other generation. We're not going to give these people another chance because we've given them more chances. Our forefathers gave them chances, but they did not take any change. So we're going to change the nation. But kesho, we remember the fallen soldiers and it will be peaceful. All I can tell people when you anaenda kwenda kesho, the Gen Zs wenye tutakuwa huko, be your neighbors keepers, and if you see a gun tuna deal na yeye. Polisi mwenye ana uniform, that was even written, a policeman should have his uniform on. So polisi bila uniform ni mwizi.
Okay.
We deal with him as a thief. Achomwe.
Mwalimu.
Yes.
Ongea.
A quick one. I was too much bitter at the beginning towards the following. I thought Black Rose was siding the government, only to realize that she's on my side. Number one, we are too much bitter with the current government. This government has not, withstanding whatsoever, favored common mwananchi. Nilikuwa nimekasirika kabisa hata nikafika mahali I was logging out on and off only to come and understand that Black Rose anatuside. Let me say this. Come tomorrow, regardless of anything, we are going to stand with our fallen soldiers. These are small boys, small girls who took their lives to ensure that Kenya grows, or to ensure that we are having a better tomorrow. Before maybe I log out, kuna hii kitu ameongelea ya mambo ya kukatwa. Hii serikali inatukata sana. We are being deducted house levy. Personally, I've been deducted house levy for the longest. Kutoka ianze to date, I don't think if I'll ever be given a house. I only came to understand that kuna wapaka I saw a certain lady celebrating around, amepatiwa nyumba on the screen, that amepatiwa nyumba ati Mkuru. Kwa nini ajai katwa pesa na nini, lakini amepatiwa nyumba? We've been deducted this money. Criteria gani natumiwa yenye watu wanakatwa kupatiwa nyumba? That sisi watu nakatwa every month on our payslip, lakini hatujui nyumba inapeanwa aje. Then you come and tell us that ati hii ni housing levy, hii ni nini. We get too much annoyed. Alafu kuna kitu nilikuwa nimeandika hapa. I did something around. Yeah, kulikuwa ameongelea mambo ya launching of things nini, goons. Mambo ya goons. If goons are going to come tomorrow, please allow them come. We are telling them, come baby, come. Town ni yetu wote, awacha wakuje. Tupatane wote town. Kama ameambiwa kuja na Sakaja, allow them come. Kama ameambiwa kuja na yeyote, ameambiwa kuja, please come. Tukutane wote town. Town ni yetu wote. Hatuogopi mtu wote. This country belongs to all of us. We are all taxpayers. They are deducting us. We are taxpayers. Hatuwezi ogopa mtu yote sahi. Mambo ya kuja ati unadhani ati hii nchi ni ya Ruto. Nani alisema nchi ni ya Ruto? Ama unadhani nchi ni ya Raila? Mambo Raila ametuuza mambo kwa broad based government. We are saying this on a light note. Tomorrow we meet in town. We are saying it. Kama mambo itaharibika sawa, lakini we are too much peaceful. We demonstrate. We give our fallen soldiers we are giving it something peaceful. Tukutane tena tuone mambo itakuwa aje. Lakini tumekasirika sana hii mambo ya Ruto hii.
Okay. Benzo. Benzo umelala?
Okay. You can hear me?
Okay, yeah.
No, you can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, asante sana host, and I always respect you because you're doing good job for giving us this opportunity, because we are here to learn and make sure that our country is heading the right direction. And I don't know, the other guys walikuwa hapa like I wanted them to be here. And from just to pick up from where my colleague ameongea, bro, don't judge anyone before you listening to him. Okay, though I was not here when maybe, I don't know what Black Forest said that maybe angered you and you thought maybe she was not on your side. Sometimes give someone a time, listen, because we are very bright people. You can analyze and digest, ujue huyu mtu anasema hii na anaelekea huku. Because all of us, we are agitated and we want a better Kenya. And just to give you some kind of, again, wisdom, today I went in a particular live that they were speaking their mother tongue. But I requested to be given a chance, and guess what? Because of the humbleness and the uproar that I did, I turned that platform to be a national platform. The host turned away from the mother tongue and they started discussing national matters. And that's what I'm urging all of you. Ukienda mahali and you think that people are not discussing things that are pertaining for this country, please try to frustrate them. Usitumie kifua. Use your wisdom so that every Kenya ajue by the way we are fighting for this country. The uniqueness of our maandamano is for those wenye bato mmepotoka, it's not like this other maandamano. I think there's one of a speaker here amesema, we are partyless, leaderless, and tribalist. So do not be associated with any kind of politician. Last time, host, I got a chance, I looked, nilienda nikatafuta huyu jamaa anaitwa Godha, whatever manyali there, the police. I know very few people can do that, but nilienda nikamcongratulate, but nikamwambia, however, hapa ndio ulini let down. Why were you, when we are agitating the loss of Ojwang, wewe unaanza kutuambia mtu asishike Kashakwa. The moment you do that, serikali will think that it's Kashakwa who does that, and they'll take advantage kusema no, this is a Kashakwa thing. Ilhali sisi genuine Kenyans, we are fighting for good governance for this country and justice and fairness. So be one, my fellow Kenyans. Usijaribu kutuletea hapa mambo ya Ruto ama Raila ama whoever political alienation you nini. Hapa hivi ni hawa Kenya wanapigania kila mtu. We are fighting for everybody for this country. Na hii maandamano haijaitishwa na any politician. And that's why you saw when Albert Ojwang was killed, we chased away some MPs, not some MPs. Hata kama anatoka kwa hiyo nini yao constituency or county. So what am I trying to tell you guys? Tomorrow in maandamano, it is going to be peaceful. Do not fear anything. There is full protection that we are going to be given. Mtu asiwatishe. That's one thing that I want to kuhakikishia. I've heard someone mentioning Sakaja. Sakaja, we have not seen him saying atatuma goons wake tomorrow. In fact, he has wished us well. Just the way he did last time, wakati tulimwambia tunataka kutumia Uhuru Park na akatupea tukaingia. Because he knows, he understands the power belongs to the people. We just told him to come out and clean his name, because someone perhaps might have used, these people are saying yeye ndiye aliwatuma. Mimi what I'm requesting him, even I wrote to him wakati kwa hiyo nini chenye walikuwa wamepost, nikasema mheshimiwa, do this, Gen Z wajai kuwa na shida na wewe, but for you to clean up your name those people who use this who use those goons, paid these young innocent Kenyans very poor, ukuja kudisrupt a peaceful maandamano. Yeye mwenyewe name aseme ni this leader, because anasema anawajua, and kama hata wako allied to the president, let him name them, because it is not the president who elected Sakaja, it is with the people of Kenya and the residents of Nairobi. You get? So what are going forward tomorrow, mbele iko sawa, and do not fear. I've heard someone saying sisi tunaenda tu kucommemorate. Remember bwana, tunaenda kustopisha the atrocities. Wacha sasa niwaambie kama wengine mnafia to say the truth. Tomorrow, yes, we are going to remember our heroes, and we on top of that, we are going to take a petition to the parliament. That is so clear. You see, I'm telling you the truth, the bitter truth, because wengine wanasema tusiende kule sijui State House. After that, I'm just landing, then uongee. Then after that, guys, we are also petitioning the president mwenye tulipewa the final power. We will petition him because the buck stops at him. Then we will head to the State House to petition, to take our petition there. Remember, petition, when you are taking somewhere, it has conditions. When you are petitioning to the parliament is somewhere kila mtu anaenda. Mtu asanza kuambia sijui ni constitution gani hiyo inasema ati you cannot go there. Who said that? Kwani these normal days ukitaka kuingia parliament unaweza ingia. It's not restricted. It's a public in any office. State House, how many people wanaenda kule? When we are going there, because that is our property. We are not going to kupiga Ruto. We are not going to eject Ruto. We are just taking our petition to him, telling Mr. President, you saw you'll do this and this, but this is not what we are receiving. This power belongs to us. So I'm just clear, guys, guiding you, and the rules are, we are doing this within the law. Usipatikane unajaribu kurusha mawe mtu. I know our Gen Z and the peaceful demonstrators, they have never done that. At given time last year tulikuwa tunashika hata mtu mwenye tuna suspect ni goon, tuna hand over to the police. We are not again entitled to kill that person. That person deserve to be akue hai, in that next time I learn kutumika vibaya, it is a wrong thing. We will hand over him to the police kama they want the police kama they want to do their work. Kama wataki kufanya kazi yao, we will hold this person to our own custody. That's what you guys need to know. Because he who wants justice should come in a clean hands. We have to come to be very clean in the course that you are doing. We will not abuse any police, and the police, let them do their work. If they provoke the protesters, guys, yeah, that's the time things are going to be messy. That one now, let me nisiwadanganye. And any person who is purporting to be used kuja could disrupt this maandamano, ole wenu. Yes. Maybe I can take some questions. I think I'm done with my submission.
Okay. Tunakuja kuimambo na kuinterject, tunakuja Nickmed.
Yes.
Tuko kindly. Kuinterject tunarudi baadaye.
Me hata sina maneno mingi. I just want people to go to the streets and demonstrate, do what they want to do. For those who want to go to State House, I wish you all the best. For those who will be in the street to peacefully assemble, demonstrate, picket, and do all those things. It's in the Constitution. You have a right to do so. But I wish you all the best. Sina maneno mingi sahi. Tukutane kesho jioni, same time, same place. I hope mutapehave mtu asiuawe.
Okay. Bernard.
Sawa.
Bernard. Haya, tuko Bernard ameenda, tuko hapa chini, anaitwa Aria Ndere.
Yes. Allow me to speak. Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you.
Okay, mine is very simple. What I can say is that this government has really failed us, we Kenyans. And this is the main cause of the maandamano. Hii ndio kitu kuu inaleta hii maandamano. People are bitter on the government. If you are keen, mnaweza kumbuka when Ruto was to be elected as a president, kuna hizi promise alikuwa ametuambia watu vijana watakuwa ametengeneza siji viwanda wapewe kazi. Now you can see instead of building those companies, anajenga affordable housing, of which introduce tax mingi, and hii inaleta nini mingi kwa common mwananchi. Inaleta grudge mingi between a common mwananchi na the top government. Now in the same government, we find that instead of protecting people, I don't know the amount of money wanapata wapi pesa ya kununua hizi vitu bunduki zote. Unapata most of pesa mingi inatumiwa kunini masilaha. They use them to kill the protesters. Alafu kitu ingine, the first izile maandamano za kwanza huko, hizo abduction, kuna sijawahi sikia kuna law inasemanga DCI wanafaa wapewe ruhusa wa kuabduct siji mwenye ameenda protest ama amefanya nini. Kitu inaleta maandamano hii nini, si hata hiyo Albert Ojwang nini, tuko na grudge kubwa na government. The Ruto himself. So hata nyinyi mnaona mtu alikuwa anasema mambo za tax levy nini, housing levy nini. Kama unaona we hizo housing levy, we hata hiyo nyumba upewi na unakatwa. Hizi vitu mingi hizi ndo zinatupea hasira. Yani yani tuseme aje. Okay, sita mingi ya kusema, but hii maandamano Sio hata it is the cause of may Albert Ojwang whatsoever nini, but ni hiyo the failed government hajafanya vitu alituambia. Hiyo ndo kitu naweza sema, what I feel on my side.
Okay. Bernard.
Yes.
Hebu ongea Bernard.
Hello.
Bernard Kioko.
Sasa habari zenu?
Nzuri.
Mimi kuna kitu moja nataka kusema. Maandamano ni lazima as long as Kenya haiami kesho. Hiyo ni lazima na hakuna cha tafadhali. Kuna kitu Benson nimesikia ameongea hapo. Hakuna mahali Kenya tunazuiwa kuingia popote. As long as is a part of our country, tunapaa tuingie. Yenye tunaenda sisi tunaenda makumbusho ya chenye kilifanyika. Then kuna kitu ingine, kuna vitu kadhaa nimeona hao majamaa wanaitwa akina Gaucho wanaongea. Kwani Gaucho amesahau ya kwamba yeye alikuwa mmoja wetu, lakini juu wamekula vizuri huko matumbo zao, watu waachie na waondokee. So mambo mingi yani
ongea. Bernard umepotea. Mwalimu. Nani?
Mambo mingi yenye inaendelea hapa Kenya, sisi hatuna shida. Na watu wengine wanasema ati sijui. Nimeona jamaa mwingine hapa amesema ati anatuwish well, sijui whatever. My friend, I can tell you that we are not going to support a rotten government. Hii ni serikali imeosa. Na yeyote ambaye atasupport hii serikali hata yeye ameosa. Number 1, wewe tangu uzaliwe na mamako umekuwa ukilala kwa nyumba za serikali? Tangu mamako asaliwe na baba yake na nyanyako washawahi tupewa nyumba na serikali wakalala? Hiyo masiku zote watu wamekuwa wakilala wapi? Hizi pesa zinakuja kujenga manyumba. Angalia barabara ya kutoka hapa Mai kwenda Sangala huko watu wanakufa. Okay, mimi ni Mkamba. Lakini mimi naumangwa sana kuona watu wenzetu wanakufa, hizo barabara zote ni accident kwa sababu barabara hakuna. Sisi pesa tumekatwa hapa tujenge nyumba. Sisi ningejenga hizo barabara za kwenda Mai kwenda na huko Rift Valley watu waache kuumia. Tunadanganywa watu wanajenga nyumba. Wewe unajua hizo nyumba zimejengwa hapo, unafikiria hao watu wamesimamisha maapartment ngapi sawa? Alafu hizo nyumba zote unaona zimejengwa. Sisi kama Gen Z kitu ya kwanza na tulisema kwanza, mimi nilisema ile serikali itaingia after Ruto kumfagia. Kitu ya kwanza sisi tuna demand justice. Hao viongozi wote mpaka Ruto washikwa wawekwe ndani. Na ile mali yetu wameiba warudishe. If not so tutawaface. Na by the way wacha niwaambie, serikali inafaa kujua kucheza na Gen Z ni kama kucheza na territories za nuclear. We are the nuclear of our country. Now we are demanding our justice. Why? Tunauliwa, mali yetu inaforwa. Tulienda shule tukasoma, hakuna makazi siko. Saa hii wakati Ruto amechukua kiti ni serikali ngapi simeenda? Mingi sana. Remember, nimeona wakisema sijui ati ndio investor akuja hapa Kenya. Yani unataka wanafukuza hao investors ndio wainvest makampuni zao. Hata ukiangalia huyu jamaa wa Mumias alifukuzwa juu ya siasa. Huyu jamaa alikuwa na invest, huyu Muhindi alikuwa na nini wa sukari, mara akaibiwa akanini. Unafikiria ni watu wangapi waliacha kazi hapo? So what we need sisi kama Gen Z, kitu ya kwanza hatuna kazi. Tupewe kazi. Na tupewe kazi, maisha ikuwe rahisi. Kwa sababu sioni vile sina kazi, unakuja unapata ile nyumba tunakaa. Nyumba yenye iko rahisi saa hii ni ngiri 4 na hata sina kazi hata moja. Una expect nifanye nini? Mimi nikiambiwa niingie kwa barabara ni fight for my justice, nitaingia. Kama ni kufa aje nikufe, wenye wako nyuma yangu, watoto wangu watakuja kuishi maisha mazuri, hata kama si watoto wangu, watoto wenye watakuja Kenya yenye itakuja kuishi maisha mazuri. Hata akina Ndeta Nikimandi walikufa wakitupigania. Akina Nelson Mandela wamekufa wakipigania uhuru wa nchi wa watoto wao. Alafu kuja kuniambia saa zile sisi tunafanya demonstration, ndio unaona askari anapiga tear gas. Alafu anaanza kusema sisi ndio wambaya. Sisi si wambaya. Umeona akina Gaucho hapa wameenda wakaungana hapa Manguzi. Unaona watu wanapigwa marungu, wananyang'anywa. Which kind of hiyo ni nini? Kitu ya kwanza mimi Sakanja siwezi muuga mkono ile kitu alifanya. Na muwafikishie hili ripoti, wacheni waambie. Kwenda ICC si kitu ngumu. Na Gaucho naona anatumika sana na hawa watu wa serikali. Lakini atakuja kurukwa ashangae. Na hapo ndio unaonanga mtu alitumika kama kifukio. unaenda unaingia ndani, unafunga miaka yako yote na watu wale wengine wanasherekea. So mimi sina mengi ya kusema. Kesho ni maandamano, kesho ni makumbusho ya watu wetu waliuliwa. Na kwa askari yeyote, kama unajua wewe ni askari na ulizaliwa na mwanamke, please usipige mtu risasi. Hata kama unaona wamekuja sana, just ambia mtu tu hii kitu mnafanya, lakini sioni kama hatutafanya kitu baya unless serikali ndio imefrani gunzi sawa. Si KTN imetuonyesha kila kitu. Sisi tunajua tunaenda pale kama makumbusho, na tutapitia hata parliament kwenye watu wetu waliuliwa, tutaingia mahali popote. Bora tu serikali, askari asijaribu kuinteract na maisha yetu. Juu askari mwenye ata interact na maisha yetu, sisi itakuwa maneno mengine. Lakini sisi tunaomba Mungu atulinde kesho, maandamano yetu ikuwe ya amani, kwa sababu hata sisi saa hii tukiandamana bila kufujo, tutafunja Kenya, tutakuwa tumeshika mahali njoo hakuna shilingi yote itakuwa inaingia. Kwa hivyo sisi tunataka amani ikue na askari wasituingilie. Na wenye mnasema hamwendi maandamano, mkae mkijua hamtakuwa mnaandamaniwa na watu mkiwa kwa nyumba. Hata nyinyi kuna siku mtatoka muandamane kama sisi hatuandamani bado. Like kuna watu Laila, wakati Laila alikuwa anaita maandamano, kuna watu hawakuwa wanatoka. Lakini saa hii penye Kenya imefikia ndio walijua ni nini maana ya maandamano. Nikimaliza hapa, kila mtu wako hapa, uwezi deserve respect kama wewe uwezi respect. Ruto ana deserve respect cha lazima. First of all, anji respect. Na watu wenye wanamusurround wanji respect. Wametuimbia pesa mingi na sisi si wajinga. Unasikia wengine walikuwa wanashika huko nini UK wakiwa wamebeba 600 million kwa mkamba mwingine mahali sitaki kumtaja. Kila mtu yote yako kwa serikali anaunga Ruto mkono i one term. Na that's all about it. Nikimalizia, hakuna politicians anafaa kuindapia na kula zetu. Mtufanyie venye mnataka, kama ni kutuua mtuue, mtuibie, mtufanyie nini. Sisi wenye watambaki kula zetu, hata kama tutakuwa tumekufa sisi ibiwe. Haki wasijaribu kuindapia na hizo kula zetu. Kusema ukweli, mimi sina mengi ya kusema.
Fredster umeenda? Matukunya.
I'm here.
Oh, Fredster, hebu ongea basi.
Yes, I have just, you will take my opinion the way it is.
Okay.
Of course, I've been removed from a certain one, but I just speak my mind.
Okay.
There's something disturbing me with this thing, because if it is a peaceful demonstration, of course, emergency, it is supposed to be presenting petitions and doing a peaceful demonstration. Of course, I'm not happy with what is going on in Kenya right now. Our age mates are being killed. A lot of things are going on in Kenya. It is so sad. But what I hate is what is called peer pressure. Some of us are going into the demo, not knowing that some of us have been paid to mobilize others to go out to do what? To do a demo, which is not peaceful. Where you are being mobilized to go out to do a demonstration, and the person mobilizing you has been paid to do so by some politicians and even some social organizations which are NGOs. And you find out that the person which is going to die in the demonstrations, which is going to get injured, is that person who was mobilized, not the person who was mobilizing, because he or she has been paid. So there's one thing I hate, and the thing which I hate is called peer pressure. You are going because others are going, and you don't know the reason. So the only demo I'll accept is that demonstration which is peaceful, which is presenting petitions, because that is what is at hand now. But if you are demonstrating and saying one term, and it is not peaceful, it means that is now politics. I just want to say, I want to urge my fellow youths and fellow Gen Zs, let us do a peaceful demonstration. There is no point we are going to change what is happening in Kenya right now until we wait for 2027. I was trying to look at the history of other countries which these things have been happening, like a coup. Look at Burkina Faso. When they killed Thomas Sankara. When you do a coup, let's say we do a coup and Gen Z take the seat to be the president, maybe. It will be a coup, and each and every time Eh? So doing demonstration to say one term and to remove Ruto from the presidency will not help. It is us who are going to go back to what we are talking about now. We said in 2022 that Sakaja was not going to be the governor of Nairobi. It is us Gen Z who chose Sakaja to be the governor of Nairobi, and is the one now sponsoring goons to disrupt peaceful demos. It is us again who will be paid to vote in again the same Sakaja. So we must go back to the drawing board and say, where did the rain start beating us? Rather than doing all this, where we are going to lose many lives. So we are going to do another Nini on 25th next year for the lives we are going to lose tomorrow. I really urge some fellow, let us learn from the past mistakes. Let us know how to approach things. Let us know how to go about with things. Let us try to see what is in front of us. One of us is talking about we want to go there to the parliament, we want jobs. All of us cannot be employed. There's no country which has employed all the citizens which are below maybe 30 years of age. But
yes. If you can allow us to respond to some of your sentiments before we forget, I wish it would be okay, because we are here to get it right. Yes.
Okay.
Host, thank you. You see, Freddie, I wish you are listening to what you're saying, or even you're recording to yourself. We need to be very objective for once.
Yes.
Please, I'm just begging in the name of God. First, you even told us until we were paid to bring in Sakaja. I voted Sakaja myself. In fact, where I was working, I had to fuel my car to go just to vote for him, because he convinced me as a voter. I was not paid. When you tell us we were bribed to vote him, and it's like you had alternative. Polycarp Ikade was seconded by Uhuru Kenyatta. And Raila, they had their own interest with him. But Kenyans said, no. Ata Sakaja kama hana papers, we will support him because he has maybe convinced us beyond reasonable doubt. Because politics, I want to tell you one thing, my brother. Politics is about convincing, if it is that all. Even if you killed someone yesterday, but you come and tell me Benson jana nilienda nekatupu zambi, aki for walai, I'll do this. And eventually you get there. Now, again, funny enough, is we are not God to know these people. Come on, they are genuine, lying to us. And that's why the only thing we can preempt is the character of Benson, who amekuangaj all this time. Then you give him a benefit of doubt in that office. It is really paining when you come and preempt that anything that we do, that it is not based on the Constitution or it is the wrong thing. We have achieved a lot even from the recent demonstration. And for your information, I don't know why you are so preempting that we are going to have a coup. It is some of you who are just making this kind of anxiety. Watu waanza kuona ni kama sisi tunaenda kupendua serikali. No. Remember recently when Boniface Mwangi was sodomized by the president of Tanzania. And the president, he stood with the people of Kenya. We applauded him. The Gen Z told president, for this one, mtu asijaribu kukuza. And any person, na wakaambia wa Tanzania, mkijaribu kukuza president wetu, mtajua mtuachie makosa anatufanyia sisi, hiyo tutamwando kinyumbani. But president, and it went viral. President himself, he knows what Gen Z are demanding and requesting. It is the true and replica and the reflection of the prosperity of this country, my brother, Fred Starr. So, remember you are talking to the airline. We've gone to school. We can analyze what where you are coming from and what's your point. Because I'm really even getting so stuck to understand what is your point, because you are telling us Sakaja's you hired and brought it. We are telling Sakaja, listen, my bro, if indeed he's the one who did that hiring the goons, and he has denied, and you say he knows them, Kama you are acting on the best, the rule of law, which Gen Z are doing that. You get? Okay. Why are you telling us that watu watenda kukufa? Who is going to kill them? It's the same people that you are saying, we are telling them, if kazi yenu ni kuja kuua watu, you ship out
We have the right people who can do the right thing, Red Star, and we have already aligned them. And we are not talking about Wakina Kashapwa. We are not talking about Matiangi, for your information. And this maandamano that you are seeing, bro, is jaitishwa na any politician. Remember, you have seen even some of your leader, Raila Amolo Odinga, despising the people who are praying for the Gen Z. God forbid. Why is he? Mbona ametoka Nairobi ameenda kule nini? Mombasa? It's lovable.
Okay.
All of a sudden, Red Star, you are camp. Sahi mnaanza kupraise Ruto, and you never even voted for him. You are telling us now, Polycarp Igathe, mwenye alikuwa deputy governor, aliresign. Juu alikuwa amewekwa pale kukuja kucontrol legitimate governor mwenye ameselekiwa na Kenya. And you saw what Uhuru did. Thereafter akafukuza nani? Akafukuza even Oyo Sonko. Sonko was to be killed by Kipicho. Alikuwa awekeo sumu kwa chakula. He was operating Nairobi County kutoka nini? Kutoka Machakos. And it is the same thing. Kenyans are in the street. No police brutality is going to be meted to the innocent Kenyans. Kwanzia tomorrow. That's why we are petitioning. The way you are understanding about petitioning, it is different from what I'm understanding, because I understand about the Constitution and some of these English words. Petitioning, when someone petitions you, Red Star, it has conditions. You just think it's just a paper that you are taking to the president or you are taking to the parliament. We are taking this thing to the State House because remember, the power belongs to the people. And whoever that to pay your power, it is the presidency. So when you tell us juu sisi tunaenda kuuawa ni nani? Nyinyi already tushajua watu wenye hata KTN ishatoa watu wenye wamepanga kuja kuua watoto wetu. It is so painful. I want you, as I'm calling you, friends. Let me Kenya. Kenya. We
just
move
let me
forward.
finish, then you continue.
But the way you are talking,
I've been
Raila who are really opposing this movement.
Let me just talk. Okay. Of course, I've been so patient because this discussion is very productive. In fact,
yeah, true.
I didn't say that that you were bribed to vote in Gachagua. I only said I know politics is based on propaganda. I only said that we the same Gen Z. We must.
I'm giving you mic.
Just
relax. I'm giving you mic so that you
just
can
a minute. Let him speak so that we can answer questions. We can ask questions later and answer questions later.
Let me just finish.
It will take long.
Yes, I was saying, I know politics is based on propaganda. What I was saying, let us start seeing where the rain started beating us. That's what I'm trying to say. Because right now, I know many of us have been mobilized, have been paid to mobilize Gen Zs to come out and do what? And do peaceful demonstration, to do picketing. I was only urging for peaceful demo, and I was asking myself, if it is a peaceful demonstration of presenting our petitions, where does always one term and a lot of noises and throwing stones coming from? That is why I don't always come out to do that. These people, I've heard Nani Benson is trying to say that we have people who have been aligned. If you don't want to get out, don't get out. I'm in pain even me because I'm a Kenyan, I'm a Gen Z. What is happening, I don't like it. But it is very sad that some of you are being paid to mobilize young Kenyans. And when we go out, we start singing one term. They will know. I saw.
Bro, wakati unaendelea na hiyo mic, can you give us evidence that kuna watu wamelipwa Gen Z kama Benso hivi? You just give proof that tumelipwa kwenda ku demonstrate, which is ni haki yetu, for God's sake. Because this is one term. Using your own words.
Mambo ni one term. And mana one term kende.
Of course, I'm not saying even me, I want to support one term.
Let me come in.
Can we wait for 2027?
Allow me just kidogo tu.
Willis, ngoja kwanza nini, ngoja
tukwambia tu wait 2027 kama nani? Kwani mmetumwa nyinyi?
I'm just urging us to wait for 2027. Then let us vote in. Even me, I'll join other agencies to vote him out.
So that is the camp of Raila wanatuambia kitu kama hiyo.
The problem with waiting for 2027 Unasikia, the problem with waiting to 2027 means that the youths means that the youths will be still broke. Unaelewa? What you've said about politicians paying the youths to vote for them, why do you think that the politicians can afford to pay the youths to vote for them? It's because the youths are in unstable economy. They cannot afford the basic needs. And trust me, kama uko sure, like as a man, you have a family, you have a wife and a kid who need to eat, you don't have a job to sustain your family, and somebody comes and tells you, ishika hii 50 bob, unipigie kura, and you can see like hii 50 inaweza nunua sapa, watoto wangu wamekaa njaa toka asubuhi. Won't you take it? You will take it, and most of them now, they won't even be able to think ati acha tu nichukue lakini nitavotea president nataka. What we need to do, the reason why we are going to demonstrate, it's because we need to change, because we've been led by the same mentality for over 60 years, and it's time for us now to change how, like, to change the leaders and choose the people who can change the mentality. Because nimesikia watu wakisema ati Ruto alikuja akapata mashida zenye sijui hazikusolviwa with Uhuru, with Kibaki, that unaona, a leader should have a mentality yenye akishaingia, he needs to find solutions to change things. He needs to be different. Si eti kuanza kutumia the past to judge the reason why you are not working. Yet pesa zenye hata anafaa kuwa anapeleka mashule watoto wasome for free, the students to get free education, because now we are paying school fees, yet there is no guarantee of jobs. Unaona? Why doesn't he channel the pesa, hiyo pesa yenye anapeleka church, mbona si channel kwa education? Because church sadaka lazima watu wanatoanga Sunday, and they don't even tax churches. So mbona unachukua pesa yenye inafaa kuenda kusolve a problem? Hospitals, doctors, they don't have jobs. Ukienda hospitali unapata laini mrefu. We have a few doctors, a few people like the customer support wa kusaidia na easy issues. Some people die on those benches waiting to be attended to. Badala huyo president wetu wa channel finances in the right place, anazichannel kwa church. Nani anaendanga church kuombewa apone vizuri? Most people, they rush to the hospital. Unaona? So the thing that needs to be done is we need to solve the issues that we've been facing for over 60 years. But if we are scared, because what you're trying to say is we need to be scared because others are being paid, but we need to have a positive mind, and we need to get rid of this negativity. Your negativity ndi inafanya makarawa na kauko ready with the bullets because they think we're going to fight them. Yet we are going there for a peaceful demonstration. You need to be passing positivity and ensuring people, like, you need to tell people that kesho we need to meet, and then we change the government that we've been living in for the last 60 years. Our forefathers have lived it, and it's not a good government. We have the president who has the power to lay off people who are misusing funds, but he can't do it. The only president who had that authority who did that was Kibaki only. Ukisoma history, is the only person who had the balls to fire. Juu sasa angalia, just take a look at our finances. Pesa zinaoshwa. That is what is being done. People washing money from the government. Our taxes that should be used to build facilities, to create jobs, people are washing them and they're keeping it. Money laundry, left, right, and center.
I want to listen to Willis. Allow me to just a minute.
Okay, just a minute, Willis.
Allow me one minute to add on what Black Rose amesema before Frankster.
Benso, give us a chance, please.
Benso, just remember, a minute.
I'm giving you, it's 1 minute. Nikipitisha muni mute. You see, Black Rose ameongea very well that surely you want us to wait 2027 while our sons and daughters are being abducted and killed. And Fredster, are you not even listening to yourself when you say, you are even confused yourself, when you say you are also not happy with what is going on, people are being killed, we are suffering, then at the same time you are telling, give government time to work, and I don't know, wait until 2027. For God's sake, can you be just objective?
Let me answer you before Willis come in. I want to ask a question to Rose and Benso. You say we can't wait for 2027, it is now. That's the only question I'm having.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you cannot wait Oh, okay.
The
Now,
reason why
so,
I'm saying we have to change
Now, it is
this.
now. That's why you are
just
saying
answer,
tomorrow.
answer only.
Register.
Just give me the answer.
Tomorrow we are going to stop
Yes.
everything.
Answer is enough. Now, let me not talk now.
Yes.
It means
It is,
if you
the
cannot do it for
time is now.
2027 the way you are saying.
No, the time is now, which is tomorrow.
Of course, now
Yes.
listen. If you cannot wait for 2027, it means tomorrow you are planning for a coup. Can you accept that? You
No,
cannot
relax,
wait
bro.
it is tomorrow. You are
It's
planning
fine.
for a coup.
No, you are. It is democracy. You can interpret it the way you want. You are also allowed to do that.
Will is
But
coming.
just understand tomorrow we
If
are
you
going
cannot
to
wait
make
for
sure that
2027,
everything
you are planning for a
that in
coup. Will is
happen
coming.
in fire, we are going to stop it. Yeah, so don't worry, bro. You be ready for the coup kama unaona ni coup inaenda kufanyika.
Acha ni come in.
Those guys who are supposed to
What I
wait
can
until
tell you is we
2027 are
have
the
to
opposition
change
leaders.
the mentality. The president cannot use the quote. Because trust me, if these first and second world countries were using the quote that nilikuja nikapata mashida zingine zijasolviwa with this president, now siezi solve hizi ma issues that I promised you within this shortest period, then that is a failure. We elected a weak leader. You need to have a change in mentality. If the leader, because this is a person who have stayed in the government for over 30 years. Ruto is not new in the government. He has stayed in the government for over 30 years. He have seen the weakness of each and every leader. Why can't he be different? If he promised things, why can't he change? If he came and found that there were some issues that were affecting the country before and the leaders before him couldn't handle it, why couldn't he change his mentality, his tactics, his moves to ensure that we have a better country? Because you cannot be using the same mentality and then you wait for the youths to be poor. Youths are poor. That's why whenever they're given money, they take it. These goons that you see, they're coming to disrupt the peaceful demonstrations. Why do you think they take the money? It's not because they have money. It's not because they have jobs. Because if you have a job, you'll be busy working. But because you're jobless, you're broke, you take the money to go and disrupt the nini because you're broke. And that is something that we are trying to change to ensure that people have stability and so that they won't be able to do such kind of atrocities.
Okay, Willis, can you talk?
Okay, let me come in. So number one, the reason why mimi naenda kwa kudemonstrate is that number one, Ruto amedemonstrate yeye kazi yake anaweza furahisha wazungu in that ameweka priority ya ameprioritize kulipa debt at the expense of lives, because right now unaona we don't have vaccines. Ross amesema nini, hakuna pesa za shule. Actually we are